What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin, and today I actually think I got you guys with something else that's really special, that can change up my team for sure, that can make you a lot of MT. It could backfire, but at the end of the day, this honestly can be game changing. Like for real, I'm kind of scared that they do end up fixing this slash changing this. I hope they don't. I don't think it's something bad. I think it's something good. I think that it's something that you can't really control, but it makes a lot of sense. So I did not think this was a thing. I didn't think this was possible. Shout out to Louis for helping me confirm this yesterday. We were sitting here trying to figure stuff out, and we have confirmed it 100%. So I know you guys want me to get straight to the point and stop like talking, rambling and all that. So let me just start off with this right here. So I honestly think this is game changing, because right here you could take a look at my Rick Smiths that I have currently. He has 298 points. He finished the played 30 games. He has 250 rebounds. So basically all he needs is 202 points to evolve to an Emmy. Now what I'm actually going to do is something insane, something that doesn't make sense, something that you wouldn't think makes sense at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, we're going to go to the legacy, and we're going to send this to your auctions. Now it's going to tell you, are you sure you're going to get him out of the lineup? And now it's going to say selling, swapping, or sending a player to your auction will wipe its accumulated game stats. Are you sure you want to proceed? I'm going to click yes. So right now, I just lost Rick. I lost whatever evolution stuff I had technically. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. We're going to add one of these to our set. We're going to add to collection right here. We added him to our collection. Now we go to our card evolution. We're going to take a quick look. This guy has no stats. Absolutely nothing towards his Emmy. So I basically just messed up big time, as you guys can see. So now we're going to go back here. We're going to say send to collection. It's going to say this is the one in our collection. This is one of my auctions. This one I want to send to my auctions, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So basically they just got switched. That one got sent to my auction, and I got this one back. So what this actually means is if I actually sold this card, someone would have bought him and had him for 30 games played, 250 rebounds, and 298 points scored. All they would have needed is 202 points, and they would have been lit. Now what that means is the game has officially changed. Like legitimately changed. Like it's a whole different ball game right now. That was basically the moment I confirmed it for sure. I confirmed it with one of my cards. He confirmed it on his end. I was kind of scared to do it on my end, but basically what this actually means is something crazy. Look at this. All right, I'm gonna show you guys through the market. What it honestly means is that we can buy cards that already have stats, and what that really means is you can get steals beyond steals. So right now I'm gonna go try to buy a Latrell Sprewell. I don't know how much he's going for. What I do know is that Latrell comes with 6 contracts. All right, let me just keep that in my mind. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for Latrells that have less than that. All right, I need a Latrell that has way less than that. What I mean is I want him to have 3 contracts, 4 contracts, 2 contracts, something like that. So I know that he played some games. As soon as I know he played some games, I'm gonna pull the trigger. So it sucks with these like Latrells and stuff. These cards kind of just came out. They're still in packs. So most of these cards probably just got pulled, just got put up, and basically you're buying a brand new card that nobody used. Now what happens is you look at the older cards right here. Look, this one has 2 contracts left. That means that guy played some games. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm probably gonna buy that one. I just want to double check to see if there's anything else for a little cheaper maybe. Just gonna double check. I don't like the auction house this year at all. Feel like they could have really fixed it, but they chose not to. So honestly, any of these 6 game ones, maybe they played a game or 2, probably not. More likely than not, these were just pulled and got put up like this. So I'm probably gonna go back, buy the 2 contract one, because I am guaranteed that that one was played with. All right, so I scrolled my way back, 3,850. Look, it's not even the cheapest one up. It really isn't. I'm just gonna do this because I really want to show you guys what is up. I could like not do this and show you guys somewhere else, but we might as well. All right, I'm just gonna show you guys. I'll lose the MT for you guys. That's perfectly fine. So I just bought this Latrell Sprewell. Like I said, it's not brand new. I'm gonna take a look at my Latrell real quick. Mine is a Ruby. He's really close to an Emmy. All he needs is like 300 points. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this one, right? Just for now, just so I can show you guys this works. I will let you know if it does get patched in any way, but as of right now, I'm not that worried to send this one to my auctions. I send this one to my auction. So right now, my Latrell that has all his games played and all his threes made is right here in my auction house. I'm not too worried about him. and I'm gonna check the other one that I just bought. I just bought a brand new Sapphire Latrell Sprewell, and this guy just evolved him to Sapphire, or I don't even know. He just plays with him, wasted his contracts, and it did absolutely nothing. Okay, see, that's where you're not too sure. This is where you can mess up and stuff could happen where you really didn't want it to happen. So I'm gonna send that one back to my auctions, and let me just double check, unless they patched this last night, because I noticed this last night. Just want to double check. All right, good. My points are still there. Everything is still there, intact. Now I basically failed. I failed on that one, so that's why we're gonna go to the cards that are a little older, so we could actually make sure that these cards we're getting and they actually have stats. Now the reason this is game changing, it's obviously not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed to get this to work at all. I want to buy this Darryl Armstrong just to check, so I will do that. It's 7K, it's expensive, but we'll do that real quick. So I just bought this Darryl Armstrong. I'm going to add him to my collection. I'm going to get rid of this one, send to my auctions, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back, Darryl Armstrong. We're going to scroll, and look at that. I just bought this Darryl Armstrong. Happened to be the cheapest one up, and he's about to be a Ruby. He got his games played. He needs 12 assists and only 69 points. That's insane. Basically, I just gotta snipe into a Ruby. All I gotta do is get 69 assists and 12 assists. 69 points and 12 assists, I should say. And that way, I can actually just sell this Darryl Armstrong, right? Just straight up sell this Darryl Armstrong as a Ruby. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I really am scared that they fix this. I am kind of worried about that, but look, so I'm not going to make that much MT off this card. This card doesn't go for that much, but we've done it with the Latrell Sprewell that was pretty much done. My man Louis got a Latrell. All he needed left was some points. He was basically able to get the points in one game. Got the points in one game and was able to flip him for 9K MT. So he made 9K MT off one flip. So obviously, like I said, you can't guarantee it. Like I could buy this one right here for 9K. He has no contracts, all this and that. But he might have just been evolved, and that way he has no stats. So obviously you cannot control it. You can buy a Rick Smiths one day and get really lucky, and he's pretty much done with everything. He needs a couple points. You can't get really lucky when you buy this and it just needs a couple more of this. So one thing I was thinking of is, say I have a card that's like really good. Basically I'm done with everything. I did all the hard stuff for you guys. What if I did all the, pretty much I got all the rebounds, I got all the points, all he needs is games played? Or what if I did something where I got all the steals, blocks, whatever, and all he needs left is some points? And then I just be like, yo, this one is mine. I put a shoe on it and be like, yo, free snipe kind of thing. Or I just put him up for a little more so you guys can know, and be like, look, if you guys really want this this, why don't you just buy this one? It's not that much more. It's a lot cheaper than the Ami one, but you just have to put in this much work. So it's less work. So I don't know if I really explained this stuff right, but I hope you guys understanding what I'm saying, to be honest. So honestly, you just gotta get lucky with it. But basically what the deal is, you can buy cards that have basically evolution stats on them, which is insane. I never thought that would be a thing. I didn't think that was honestly a thing at all. Like I wouldn't have believed it if you told me before. So just keep that in mind, guys, if you're buying cards. If you see two around the same price and one has less contracts, just buy the less contracts one. I would never have told you to do that before, but you could get really lucky, just saying. So keep that in mind when you guys are buying cards. I don't want to keep buying cards to show you guys. I'm not going to show you guys if I get lucky and stuff. But honestly, I think this is a great method to make some extra MT that you don't realize. So I just wanted to put it out there so you guys are aware that this is a thing. So you can know when you're selling your cards, you are selling them with whatever evolution stats you have on them. So maybe you want to sell them a little more. It would honestly be insane if I could just like do this and be able to see it. Imagine they made it so you could just check, and that way you could buy cards with some stuff already put on it. That would have been really cool, honestly. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check Ami Latrell's price real quick. Ami Latrell is going for 27K cheapest, right? Cheapest one is 27K. Let's see how much we could get a Ruby one for. Maybe get him for like really cheap, and just hope that somebody didn't just evolve him and had him evolve for a minute, basically was using him and didn't notice, and maybe we could flip him that way. So we'll take a look right now. I seen two for 8.5, and at the end of the day, I really don't mind losing an MT on this stuff because I know I'll make it back eventually. Look, this has no contracts. Let me buy that one real quick. 8.5. I'll buy this one for 8.5. And now this is the moment of truth. This is where we double check to see if we have anything already on it. It might not. He might have just evolved it. So we're going to check. We're going to add one to our collection, right? Make sure that the other one is still here. The 4 contract one is mine. So we go here to check, and this one has some stats, right? He has some stats. He needs 23s. He needs to play 20 games, and he needs a lot more points. So honestly, this might take me a while, but at the end of the day, it's a lot less than if I just bought a normal ruby one, or if I bought a sapphire one and had to evolve it myself. Like, this one's kind of somewhat done. That's kind of cool. Now we're gonna double check the other one as well. We might as well, right? And the last one I bought was just evolved, so it actually has no stats. But it would be really, really tragic if they fix this, and now I'm stuck with all these extra cards that I bought thinking that I could do this with. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully they don't fix this in any way. I don't think they can. I mean, I don't think they will. I know they can. Obviously, it's an easy fix. But hopefully they don't. Don't be worried, guys. Nobody really watches my videos like that, so you don't have to worry that it's coming from me. Like, my videos ain't gonna fix nothing. It's not me, so trust me on that. But yeah, guys, while I have you guys here, let me just say they fixed triple threat offline, where now the players don't go under the screen anymore. So it's gonna get a lot harder to win triple threat offline games. So what we're gonna actually do is try to figure out a method within this video real quick. Little update. So I only played 5 triple threat games. We evolved him. So imagine only having to play 5 to get all those stats. 5 games of triple threat take about 25 minutes, I would say. So now the rest of the requirements are a lot. Maybe I just sell him. Once again, Daryl Armstrong doesn't go for a lot. You can do this with like Spreewell. You could do this with Marbury, Rick, that new Amethyst that just came out as well. There's some cards you could definitely do this with, and you could definitely make some MT. So let's just keep that in mind. I was trying to put you guys on, of course. That's what I'm here for. I always try my best to put y'all on. So with all that said though, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna add this one to my collection, so that way I can send this one to my auctions nice and easy, and then I'll put this one up for a little bit less than 10k. Maybe he sells for like this price. I'll gladly take that MT and try to make some somewhere else. If anyone ends up buying any cards, or if you ever bought a card and noticed this, please let me know. I am very curious. I like to know what you guys are up to. I like to know what you guys buy. I like to know what you guys are making MT from. I love to know these things, so please let me know ASAP what you guys are doing, what is up with you, all that good stuff. And this one is 7k. Let me buy that one real quick. Somebody beat me to it. Okay, I see you. I see you. So yeah, guys, with all that said, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I will be seeing you later. It's been your boy, Mosballin, and Ballin.